Greetings, Mechwarriors, hello ladies and gentlemen, this is TTB speaking and welcome back to German Mechgineering. Now today guys, we're playing the Sunspider in a, well, experimental build, double ultra AC20. Very experimental, I don't know how it's gonna work, we shall see. For now, let's have a look at the build. So here's the thing guys, the Sunspider is a 70-ton mech and it's coming with a Clan XL engine 350 from the get-go. And because you cannot change the engine, guys, well, you're stuck with all this weight. So you're quite limited in what you can put into this thing. As a reminder, the Hunchback IIC has significantly less tonnage. It's actually a medium mech, but it can actually field double ultra AC20s, but of course at lower speeds. The Hunchback is going to be at about 64-ish kph at that point, and the Sunspider can do that at 81 kph. However, we do not have the heat scale limit quirk, so we have to fire these one after the other. Now, double ultra AC20 means you double tap for 40 damage, and then you double tap for 40 damage, and so on until you're through your ammo. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tons of ammo in this thing, so guys, we are limited in terms of how much damage we can do with this thing. I think 500, 600 damage should be possible on average. If you're having a good game and things go well and you have some big targets you can shoot at, I think like 800-ish plus might be possible. But this is definitely a, I would say, experimental fun build where you want to surprise people that normally you don't see a Sunspider double UAC20ing around here. So let's go ahead over the skill tree. Let's see what we can do here. And of course, for firepower, you want to take magazine capacity 1 and 2, very important because you are very starved for ammo. Enhanced UAC 1 and 2 as well, and the heat gen nodes in the left and right hand side next to enhanced UX/RAC 2. Then you go to the survival tree, you take the full survival tree to make this thing as tanky as possible because you have to get quite close to make these things work. The optimal range here is 360 plus whatever we have in the skill tree, so in this case about 390, so let's say 400 meters. But you want to be as close as possible to use those because this is a stream of bullets. This is shooting, I believe, 3 bullets and not just 1. So, you know, get to a range where you can get all these shells into the target because that's important for doing damage. Nothing in mobility in here, nothing in jump jets, nothing in operations, we don't need it. I would go sensors instead to get seismic sensor 1 and 2 to just be able to see if there are any targets sneaking up on you, and radar derp to not get lurmed to death. And then in the auxiliary tree, double artillery strike and double cool shot with cool shot cooldown. In the event that you don't jam like crazy, or if you have to double tap both at the same time, because you can do it, but only once, and then your heat is going to be up way high, then you have a secondary cool shot to be able to use once you have used your first one. So I would say double cool shot is the safe bet here, and that's the build for today, guys. So let's take this thing to a dropship and see how it performs. I'll see you there. And here we are, guys, in our first map. It is going to be HPG Manifold, and we're slowly walking towards the Echo 5 Delta 5 border, and I'm gonna try and identify some targets up top in the middle. I'm gonna try to shell them here from the side and do some good damage to them. So we've got, oh, hello there, good sir. We've got a friendly Vindicator up top here. He eats a double salvo and retreats back to cover. Yeah, look at that. We almost destroyed his side torso already. It's one step from being open. The problem is I've got teammates crossing my line of fire, which is not very good for me. So you know what? We'll just have to be careful. See, same thing again. You just take one step and all of a sudden you're looking at the teammate's ass. And you don't want to shoot that with your UAC20s, let me tell you that. So let's go in on the king crab, move a little bit further now, and go in onto the enemies here. We've got a Timberwolf, we've got an assault mech, and we've got a hellspawn facing me. And then I realized it's 2 minutes into the game, but my assault buddies, well, they are in Zimbabwe. They are still in Zimbabwe. They're still hunting lions in frickin' Zimbabwe. There we go. I finally got a teammate here. That's a Marauder 2 Alpha. And that allows me to also push in with my buddies here. I'm at 71% left of my mech. It's a little bit unfortunate, but let's go ahead and revenge a little bit onto that hellspawn. Get him to run away. Medium pulses and MRMs. Okay, interesting. Now I would like to take the top here, but I have to be very careful. Oh, there is a Timberwolf, and we will go ahead and massage him a little bit with our UAC20s. One more, come on. And one more. Oh, actually, I missed that one, but it's alright. He's giving me his ass. Perfect. Alright, I think I just took down a side torso. If I aimed a little bit further down, guys, I would have taken out a flea, and that was a friendly flea. So Again, guys, UAC20s, you better make sure you aim properly and don't hit your teammates, because you can easily kill someone with that thing. Okay, let's see what we can find here. There's an enemy king crab right up front here. One of my weapons is jammed, but that's alright. We'll just wait for a reset here and go in onto the enemy Timberwolf and maybe try and take him down. Oh, never mind, I am not permitted to shoot. Okay, now on the good side of things, we only have 34 shells left at this point. This is without the skill tree and with half ton less ammo. So I'm just trying to make these last few shots work, and I'm thinking king crab is a good target for that. 10 shells left, and yeah, we're also almost dead, so we'll do one more double tap and that will seal the deal. By the way, Corsair 100%, Mad Cat 100%, Marauder Alpha 92%, Sunspider 35 and dead. It's like these guys haven't even been in the fight until now, and it is at 11:30. Oh, whatever, let's see what the team can do with this. I think we did our job by just literally pumping all our ammo into the targets, and now we can get to watch this Medcat going onto the enemy with LB10s and ATM9s. Not a bad build on paper. Also some medium pulse lasers for backup. Yeah, you know what? Maybe not the best build, but definitely a solid looking build. However, he falls down at this point and drops below, where we find the Marauder Alpha. And there's our Corsair broadside, finally decided to join the fight. And I think I know this build. UAC20, UAC10, SRM4, SRM6s. I think I know this build from somewhere. I think there's a certain German Mechgineer that did that, not too long ago. The question is just, why was he still at full health? Maybe AFK at the beginning of the game? I have no idea. I can't say. What I can say, though, is that it is 6 kills over 3, so it's looking good for us. The Novacat just took away the side torso from that friendly enemy Piranha. And let's try and find some other targets here. The enemy Madcat is already almost dead. Trench Bucket running around. Yep, that Madcat is almost down. You've got an enemy, what is that? It's an archer, right? Yep, you see the flap go up here. But our Marauder Alpha is up top. UAC10 and MRM40, solid build. And he can go ahead and deal a lot of damage to these guys. The one more to see is running SRM6s and medium pulse lasers. Also a solid build. Looking quite interesting. What I'm missing from both of these guys is a little bit of more twisting, but that's alright. Let's see what we can find here. Nope. Just a dead mech sliding down a ramp. And a very, very hot Corsair. 12 kills over 4. So, in the end, my assaults showed up and they did some tanking. I just wished they were there a little bit earlier. 0 kills, 8 assists, 3 kill most damage dealt, 624 damage done, and 2 components taken out. So all in all, guys, for the time we lived and the amount of ammo we had, I think we did a pretty solid job. And guys, if you enjoyed this content, check out my Patreon page and become an active supporter of this content. Now we're gonna go ahead and jump right into the next match here, and we are on the desert Warpath. We're walking through Death Valley, and I'm trying to find any targets that we could massage a little bit with our UAC20s, and that Annihilator looks like a perfect target. He's coming closer towards us. He's at 550 meters right now, behind that cover, so I can't shoot him. And I'm just getting shot at with PPCs. So let's go ahead, pump some rounds into the enemy Griffin, and then fall back a little bit further. Okay, you know what? Hold that thought. Let's drop the artillery strike on this guy, and we go in on the Annihilator. He's going in after my Atlas, so we need to support our teammate here, and with our UAC20s, we are going to make short work of that Annihilator. See that? Side torso gone already, and we keep the fire going. Big, fat target. We get him with an ammo explosion, by the way. Pump the cool shot and keep the party going. And then I realized something shooting me in the back, and there it is. There's a Fafnir, a very, very slow Fafnir, and he was able to shoot me in the back and my teammates into the back. So let's go ahead and repay him in kind with a little bit of UAC20 massage. You see, I'm trying to dodge here, but I was only able to dodge one shot here. He's got heavy Gauss rifles and my side torso is almost gone. I've got him marked, I've got him targeted, but my teammates are, of course, as always, slow to react, so I'm gonna lose the side torso here, but it's alright. We'll keep the fire going, and hopefully, yep, finally, with the help of a quick draw, I think, we were able to take him down. Or is it a dervish? I can't tell right now. Doesn't matter. So, I just took a lot of PPC fire from the central area here towards Echo 6 and Fox 6. So, we're gonna go the long way around. We are 3 kills to 3 right now, so the teams are even, but yeah, my mech is basically shot to hell at this point. I helped significantly take down 2 assault mechs, or But that is all she wrote. We've got 76 shells left, which is not that bad, but if we jam at a bad moment, that's going to be it for us, especially since our city is cherry red from the enemy ERPPC massage from behind. So I have to bide my time here a little bit. I have to wait around my teammates. I have to rely on them to make a push happen here, because I can't do it anymore. I am a one-shot. So I'm trying to stand in a position where I can support my buddies, like so, at any second. And okay, I just missed one shot here, unfortunately. That's alright though. Other than that, I will keep my nose down and I will try to keep out of trouble, because I can't deal with it. And at this point I just have to basically conserve my single UAC20. I get shot in the back once again as somebody who just walked in behind my teammates and found me and shot me. So I think the only way to do things right now is to go forward and go into that enemy assault mech down below, try and take him out, and then any targets that are there with him. 6 kills to 8, however, so my team is on the losing side right now. There's a Warhammer 2C. I managed to drop one more salvo into Delta. Side torso is gone, and now I'm all jammed up. And as you guys all know, the jam chance on the UAC20s is ridiculous, and the jam time is even more ridiculous, but that's alright. We can go ahead and do a little bit more damage to that enemy. What was that?
Target acquired.
Linebacker, but that's gonna be all she wrote as soon as he sees me. Never mind. Okay, let's go on the Huntsman, and we're jammed, and I'm just waiting to die here, honestly. Maybe unjam. Those jams are ridiculous, as you can see. Like if your UAC20 jams, you're out of the fight for 10 seconds. I still think we did reasonably well, considering that we went up against 2 assault mechs, but again, in the end, I think it's more of a gimmick and fun build, guys. It can be somewhat effective, but not insanely effective. 1 killing blow, 6 assists, 1 KMDD, and 575 damage done. Hope you enjoyed this content. Check out my Patreon page. See you next time.